In worlds forged by fire, magic, and memory, 10 journeys await, each one unforgettable, each one alive with purpose. From gods and monsters to color and silence, these are the PS5 single-player experiences everyone must live at least once. So grab your controller, like, subscribe, and let's begin. Number 10. This is Chicory, a colorful tale. In a world drained of color, silence reigns. The brush, a magical tool of creation, lies abandoned. And you, an unlikely artist, pick it up. Not because you are ready, but because someone must. With every stroke, the land blooms again. Forests glow, rivers shimmer, cities sing with light. But beneath the joy lies doubt. That quiet voice that asks, am I good enough? Chicory's story isn't about saving the world. It's about saving yourself from the weight of expectation. Through puzzles, laughter, and pain, you paint life back into existence, one brushstroke at a time. The colors you choose reflect more than style. They reveal emotion. Your sadness drips into rivers. Your joy shines in petals. Your fear stains the canvas, but you keep painting anyway. Every encounter, every conversation with the world's inhabitants feels deeply human, each struggling with creativity, purpose, and belonging. It's a reminder that art is not perfection. It's courage. The courage to begin, to fail, to continue. The DualSense hums softly as you paint. You feel every splash, every motion, every spark of creation. Chicory isn't just a game. It's a therapy session in color. It teaches you that creation is messy, but meaning grows from imperfection. You don't need to be the best. You just need to keep painting. This is Chicory, a colorful tale, where healing begins with a single stroke. At number 9, we climb into silence, where the world has forgotten how to speak, and the wind carries the stories of those who once did. This is Jusant. No battles, no blood, no enemies, only the climb. The oceans have vanished, leaving behind a tower of stone and memory that pierces the clouds. You are the wanderer, nameless, voiceless, yet filled with purpose. At your side floats a small creature of water and light, your only companion in a world long abandoned. The journey upward is not one of conquest, but connection. Each hold, each rope, each breath becomes its own language, a dialogue between you and the earth itself. You climb not for glory, but to understand why the world went silent. As the sun shifts across the cliffs, time feels suspended. Ancient carvings whisper forgotten prayers. Empty homes echo with the laughter of those who once lived here. There is no exposition, only experience. The story is told through your movement, your patience, your will to keep going. Every ledge conquered, every slip recovered carries meaning. It's not about reaching the top, it's about who you become on the way there. Don't Nod paints serenity through motion, turning emptiness into emotion, solitude into song. You begin as a stranger, but by the summit, you are part of the mountain itself. No words, no violence, just peace, persistence, and purpose. This is Jusant, a meditation on stillness, a whisper to keep climbing, even when the world stops calling your name. Now soaring to number 8. Joy reborn in metal and memory. This is Astrobot. From the heart of PlayStation comes a spark, small in size, infinite in spirit. Astro leaps into a galaxy scattered with nostalgia, each world a living memory of gaming's past and its dazzling future. This isn't just a platformer, it's a celebration, a love letter to the players, the dreamers, and the worlds that shape them. Each step hums with life, each jump bursts with color. You glide through neon skies, swim through pixel oceans, and surf on beams of light. Every motion, every vibration, every sound pulses through the DualSense, making the world feel alive beneath your hands. But behind the laughter and charm lies something timeless: heart. Astro doesn't fight for glory. He fights for joy. For the simple magic that made us fall in love with games in the first place. You'll rescue lost friends, rebuild broken worlds, and rediscover PlayStation history hidden in every corner. From the whisper of old heroes to the hum of familiar melodies. Team Asobi turns nostalgia into motion, crafting a journey that smiles back at you. It's not about winning. It's about feeling. And when Astro waves at you from the stars, it's not to say goodbye. It's to remind you, play is eternal. This is Astrobot, where the smallest hero carries the biggest heart. At number 7, we descend into the silence of infinity, where time folds and memory bleeds. This is Returnal, a crash, a scream. Then nothing but rain and static. You awaken on the alien planet of Atropos, a graveyard of forgotten civilizations, pulsing with the heartbeat of something alive, something ancient. You are Celine, an explorer, a survivor, a prisoner of a loop that refuses to end. Every death brings rebirth. Every failure brings you back to the same place, the same forest, the same shadows, the same unanswered question. What is this world trying to tell you? The planet shifts and breathes with your every attempt. Rooms rearrange, creatures evolve, and your sanity begins to crack beneath the weight of repetition. You find recordings of yourself, warnings left by versions of you that lived and died before. But which one of you is real? Returnal is not just a battle against monsters, it's a confrontation with yourself. Every weapon, every leap, every heartbeat hums through the dual sense, drawing you deeper into the storm. Bullets become constellations, fear becomes rhythm, and hope becomes a fragile ember flickering in the rain. Housemarque's masterpiece transforms despair into beauty, a haunting ballet of precision and persistence. The planet watches, the cycle continues, and each time you rise, you inch closer to truth. But truth isn't always salvation. This is Returnal, where death is not the end, it's the invitation to begin again. At number 6, we blast into color, chaos, and courage. Welcome to Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. A rift has opened, tearing holes in space, splintering reality into infinite reflections. Worlds collide, dimensions crumble, and through the storm of creation itself, two heroes soar. Ratchet, last of the Lombaxes, mechanic, dreamer, and fighter for something bigger than himself. Clank, his brilliant companion, his conscience, his heart made of gears and gold. Together, they tumble through galaxies, chasing hope across impossible worlds. When an experiment goes wrong, reality begins to collapse. Enemies from alternate timelines rise, futures twist into chaos, and amidst the noise, a new face appears. Rivet, fierce, fearless, and full of fire, a reflection of what Ratchet could have been, or what he must become. Every portal bursts with life. One step and you're leaping across galaxies. No loading screens, no limits, just pure, kinetic wonder. The dual sense trembles with every blast, every dash, every spark. It's not just a game, it's a showcase of imagination in motion, yet beneath the spectacle lies heart. This isn't only a story about saving the universe, it's about finding your place in it, about friendship, courage, and holding on to hope when everything falls apart. Insomniac Games turns chaos into beauty, blending speed, humor, and emotion into something timeless. Because when worlds collide, heroes rise. And in the laughter between explosions, you remember why you fell in love with games. This is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. At number 5, we step into a realm where beauty and death are one. This is Elden Ring. The world lies shattered, a broken dream bathed in ash and light. The Elden Ring has fallen. The golden age of grace has crumbled into ruin, and from the dust something stirs, you. A tarnished, forgotten by gods, denied by fate, yet drawn to the lands between by the faintest whisper of glory. No prophecy calls your name, no crown awaits your brow, only the will to rise, again and again and again. Across desolate plains and towering castles, the world stretches vast and silent. Wind hums through ancient ruins. Shadows breathe in forgotten catacombs. Every mountain hides a secret. Every swamp conceals a sin. This is not a world built for you. It is a world that dares you to survive it. Death is your teacher. Failure is your guide. Each fall carves wisdom into your bones. Each triumph hardens your resolve. Forge your weapon. Ride across endless fields beneath shattered skies. Face dragons, demigods, and madness itself, creatures born from the fragments of a broken creation. You will not be told what to do. You will not be shown the way. You will discover it. From software weaves despair and beauty into a single vision. A symphony of ruin. Every horizon beckons, every silence screams. And when you finally stand beneath the Erd Tree, glowing like heaven's last ember, you will realize this was never about destiny. It was about defiance. This is Elden Ring, a world that does not care if you fall, but it will remember you if you rise. Now, soaring into the 4th spot, a world reborn beneath endless skies and fractured memories. This is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Beyond the ruins of Midgar lies a planet still scarred by the sins of man. Cloud Strife, soldier, mercenary, dreamer, wanders through vast fields and haunted towns, searching for the truth behind the whispers of the past. But the past has a way of walking beside you. Sephiroth returns, a shadow of beauty and terror, twisting fate like a blade through silk. Every step forward unravels what you once believed to be true. Every conversation, every vision, every dream questions what reality really means. Tifa's loyalty, Aerith's hope, Barrett's fury. Each heart burns bright against the gathering dark. They are not just allies, they are anchors in a story that refuses to stay the same. The world breathes again. Oceans shimmer, mountains roar, and the planet itself hums beneath your feet. Combat flows like poetry, part fury, part grace, blending strategy, speed, and spectacle into something unforgettable. Yet behind the magic and mayhem lies something deeper, a story about fate, friendship, and the courage to defy the future written for you. Square Enix has not remade a legend, they have rewritten it. Rebirth is both memory and reinvention, destiny and defiance. When the stars fall and the truth breaks open, one question remains: can destiny be challenged? Or only delayed? This is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where the story you remember becomes something new. At number 3, we swing into the heart of New York City, a skyline alive with light, hope, and hidden darkness. This is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The city never sleeps, but its heroes rarely rest. Peter Parker and Miles Morales, 2 lives, 2 masks, bound by courage and burdened by choice. Together, they protect a world that often fears the very hands that save it. But something sinister moves in the shadows. Venom hungers for chaos, Kraven hunts for glory, and the line between hero and monster begins to blur. Peter battles his own darkness, a symbiote whispering in his ear, amplifying his anger, feeding his fear. Miles fights to define himself, no longer just the student, but the man the city needs him to become. 2 heroes, 1 city, a storm waiting to erupt. The DualSense trembles with every swing, every strike, every heartbeat of the city below. From Harlem's rooftops to Manhattan's glowing towers, every street hums with life and danger. Every citizen has a story. Every villain has a reason. This is not just a game about saving New York. It's a story about saving yourself from the weight of what it means to care. Insomniac Games delivers spectacle and soul, blending fluid motion with emotional gravity. It's fast, fearless, and full of heart, a dance between power and responsibility. When darkness rises and hope falters, heroes must remind us why they wear the mask. Because in the end, it's not the web that connects them. It's the heart beneath it. This is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Coming in at number 2, we journey into the frozen breath of prophecy, the end of all things. This is God of War Ragnarok. The realms lie silent beneath endless snow. The winds whisper the names of fallen gods. And in that stillness, one warrior stands, scarred, weathered, unbroken. Kratos, the ghost of Sparta, a god who has killed gods, yet cannot escape the ghost that lives inside him. By his side, his son, Atreus, the boy who will one day shape the fate of worlds. Together, they walk through storm and sorrow, chasing questions that the heavens refuse to answer. Father and son, master and student, warrior and heir, bound by blood, divided by destiny. Ragnarok approaches. The sky cracks with thunder. The realms tremble beneath the weight of prophecy. Odin plots in his halls. Thor waits with his hammer of storms. And Kratos, once the destroyer, must learn to become something far greater, a protector. Every swing of the Leviathan axe hums with vengeance and memory. Every pull of the blades of chaos burns with history and regret. But this time, the battle is not against gods or monsters. It's against himself. Through ice, fire, and grief, Kratos must confront what it means to be a father, a hero, and a man. The journey is brutal, yet beautiful. Epic in scale, intimate in soul. Santa Monica Studio has woven a myth reborn, one where every clash of steel carries emotion, and every whisper between father and son holds the weight of the world. And when the final winter ends, when gods fall and legends fade, what remains is not rage, but love. This is not just the end of a saga. It's the rebirth of a man who learned that even gods can change. This is God of War Ragnarok. At number 1, we have Baldur's Gate 3, a world where destiny breathes fire, and the line between salvation and damnation is drawn by your own hand. You awaken in terror, trapped aboard a ship of horrors drifting through the void. A parasite rides behind your eyes, alien, ancient, alive. It whispers promises of power, of control, of godhood itself. But every gift demands its price. You are not chosen. You are not pure. You are broken, marked, defiled. Yet within that imperfection lies something dangerous: freedom. The world around you lives and reacts. Companions question your every move. Enemies remember your every victory. Every action shapes the story, not through illusion, but through consequence. One word may save a life, another may end a kingdom. You will walk through forests haunted by guilt, dungeons soaked in despair, and cities that gleam with gold but rot beneath their beauty. You will lead warriors, lovers, liars, and monsters, and find pieces of yourself in all of them. Baldur's Gate 3 is more than a tale of swords and sorcery. It is a study of choice, of how far one soul will go for power, for love, for freedom. The dice roll, and fate holds its breath. You will fail, you will fall, but you will rise again, changed, scarred, stronger. Because in this world, every defeat writes a new chapter. Larian Studios has not built a game. They've built a living, breathing myth, one that bends beneath your will. So go on, embrace the darkness, defy the gods, and rewrite the laws of destiny. For in Baldur's Gate 3, the gods no longer rule. You do. And so, our journey ends. 10 stories, 10 worlds, each a reflection of what gaming can be. From chaos to calm, from rage to redemption, every title here reminds us why we play. To feel, to dream, to become someone else for a while. If one of these worlds spoke to you, share it. Tell me your favorite moment. And if you crave more cinematic adventures like this, subscribe, hit the bell, and join the next Odyssey. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and never stop playing. Because sometimes the greatest stories begin when the screen fades to black.